Lamia. All right, so you already know if you're seeing me, that means you tuned into a real bitch frequency. Now let's get into some real shit. This is a reading for my cardinal signs: Libra, Cancer, Capricorn, and Aries. As I was preparing for this reading, I don't know, I was singing that song with like Bruno Mars, and he's like, "This bitch got me feeling, and here I am alone." I don't know. Let's see what the energy is. What is the collective message for cardinal signs: Libra, Cancer, Capricorn, and Aries? So the first card we have is the Ten of Wands reversed. What's up with that? I have the Hanged Man. I also happen to see the Eight of Wands reversed. So energetically, are we blocked? Like, what is going on? We have the Hanged Man. So this is definitely a period of not stagnation, but whenever I see the Hanged Man, I think of it as a period of stillness to really see the bigger picture of what is going on. I don't know, and maybe you just aren't getting the bigger picture. You're holding on to some stuff. What's up, cardinal signs? Ace of Wands. Yep. So we have more wand energy coming out. Oh, it's just like this kind of start-stop energy. A lot of tension. And Temperance reversed. With another Wands card, Six of Wands reversed. I don't know, I'm just getting that you are your biggest enemy right now. There's a lot of tension, a lot of stop-go energy. Like, you are energetically blocked and imbalanced, and there's a situation that is trying to show you something about yourself, but you are distracted and you are imbalanced. You're not grounded. It's a lot of root chakra energy here, and you're just not grounded. And it's a lot of wands. We got the Ten of Wands reversed, the Ace of Wands, and the Six of Wands reversed. Like, the output that you think you should be having, or the motion that you should be having, is just not. What is this blockage? Because you're tense as hell, and like, what for? Why? What is going on? What are you tense about? Like, and this is a period where if you do feel some sort of slowdown, like, you're supposed to be reflecting. It's supposed to be an intentional period. It's not about stagnancy, but it's giving like you're just not getting it. Like, I don't know, the energy I'm getting is like you're holding on really tightly to something. There's a lot of tension, and it's stopping you from essentially getting where you want to go. Like, the exact outcome that you want, whatever it is you're doing right now, is literally getting you the opposite results, and you're mad. It's giving like there's tension, there's anger, there's discomfort. Yeah, just not a good feeling. Like, you just feel internally just like unsettled. Yeah, Five of Swords reversed. I don't know, like, do you have I don't know. And then Aries is being amplified and emphasized here. It's given because Saturn is in Aries. I know a lot of people, including myself, are going through their Saturn return. And it's just like, I don't know what is going on. I don't like how this feels. I don't like how this feels. A lot of fire, Aries energy, and just like discomfort. um I want to say stagnancy, but it's literally like self-inflicted. Like, you have things that you could be doing, but you're more focused on what isn't going right, and you're holding on to things, and it is not helping the situation. Like, you're actually making it worse. I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like this. I was irritated with the last collective reading, and I'm getting a little irritated now, but I don't know if it's me being irritated with the energy or you being irritated. But it's definitely a lot of tension, a lot of friction. And I'm just not understanding. We have another card, the Hierophant reversed. And it's giving like this. It's not giving any particular relationship right now. It's just giving like with your circumstances in life. Like, you are displeased, but it seems like you are the maker of your own discomfort. It just seems like you're just not pleased with the way life is going right now. I will also mention that this is being filmed during a Mercury retrograde, so this is definitely a reflection period, a slowdown period, a time to regroup. And if you are not giving yourself that time to process and re-examine what is going on for you right now and what isn't working out for you right now, then you're definitely going to feel that tension, that stagnant energy. Like, you feel blocked. I just feel like such a tenseness. Like, not good, not good. Yeah. And you're holding on to past ways of doing things. You're holding on to past ways of doing things. Like, something might have worked for you up until now, and it's not working anymore, and you're holding on to it, and it's literally keeping you from everything you want. It's keeping you from the exact results that you want. And I'm not getting that this is a relationship. I'm getting that it's time for you to move differently in life. It's time for you to do the things that you may not have felt comfortable doing. It's time to get out of your comfort zone. It's time to chase the dreams. It's time to get in the game. Like, it's the year of the fire horse. Like, if there was ever a year for you to like get in your bag, it's this year. But whatever this period is that you're supposed to be like really strategizing, you are so busy in survival mode, feeling so unsafe in yourself and so ungrounded and so imbalanced, and holding on to things that just aren't working for you anymore at this point. Like, it's not working. That's why you don't have what you want. But for some reason, you cannot divest. And I'm just not understanding, because if you don't have what you want because you've been putting in this work and it's just not giving you the results that you want, why would you continue to do the same thing? I don't know. Do you know? I need more information, because this is too much. And mentally, it seems that you are kind of just like really racking your mind about why this is not working. And my whole thing is, it doesn't matter why, you just need to do something else to get the results that you want. It's giving you're so caught up in more of the why than the how. Like, you're caught up in why something didn't work, and you really need to figure out how to get to the results you want. It's just giving like you're focused on, yeah, I have the Four of Wands, and really I think it is, you're trying to get to a more stable and peaceful part of life. You have goals that you want met. You have things that you want to celebrate. Summer's coming up. Is definitely given like you want summer to be a time where you can celebrate and move around and do the things you really want to do, but you are just not, you're not flowing right now. You are stuck, and it's because you're stuck in your ways. What I'm hearing literally is stuck in your ways. Like, and you get close to making the moves or making the change that you want, but for some reason, and sometimes change doesn't always make sense, right? Change doesn't always make sense. Sometimes you get that feeling to just do something different, or like, you know, venture off the beaten path, and it doesn't make sense, but somehow, some way, you get exactly where you need to be, or exactly what it is that you wanted. But you are holding on to, I don't know, just outdated ways of thinking and operating, and it's not suiting you. And this discomfort is because of that. Like, you feel like you should be getting a particular result, but it's just not working. And you have to try something different. Like, the definition of insanity is to keep doing the same thing and think you're going to get a different result. Like, yeah, that might have worked for you up until now, but now that you're trying to get to a different phase in life, a different stage in life, to set new goals and accomplish new things and see new things, the same old things you've been doing are not going to work for you. In fact, this is a time, like, especially during a retrograde period, this is a time to intentionally slow down and reflect and strategize. And you are not doing that. It seems that you are having negative thoughts. You're being really down on yourself and not being very nice to yourself about your situation. It's like, the situation is bad enough. Like, what, you gonna make yourself feel worse? Why can't you just... And I feel like that's what you say to yourself a lot too. Why can't you? Why can't I? Why can't I? Because you just fucking can't. You can't. It's not, that's not what it is right now. That's not what it is right now. And you just need to accept that and take whatever time you need. And build a bridge, get the fuck over it, and move on. I know that sounds like blah, 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 because you know it's not. It's easier said than done. But like, what? You're beating a dead horse. And it is very much possible for you to get what you want, to receive all the things. I'm just getting, you want luxury, you want upgrades, you want like, and it's giving like work smarter, not harder. Like, it's giving like you want the things, okay? And you deserve the things. You do work hard. It's like a lot of energy here. You have a lot of pent up energy. There's a lot of tension. You may also be getting headaches. Definitely need to hydrate. You may be like, I don't know, I'm getting that you want to move. I'm getting like household stability, or you just want to change things around in your home. You could want to redecorate, renovate, upgrades of some sort. Like, you just want to live different. You want to be different. You're ready for that timeline leap. But it's giving, your mind hasn't caught up. Your mind hasn't caught up. So, and before we can manifest anything physically, it all starts in our mind. And your mind, it's not doing you any favors right now. And there's a lot of fives here. 4, 5, 6. You know, taking steps. But definitely a lot of changes afoot. But it's giving, you're just resisting the change. And I'm just, another 5 of Cups. Like, you have, and look, and in the 5 of Cups, you see there's, I don't know if you can see the card if I'm holding it properly, but if you look in the background of the card, there's that bridge I told you to build to get the fuck over it. Because you're focused on these 3 cups that have fallen, and you got 2 full ass cups that could get you across that bridge to that what? To that next phase, that next chapter of stability. Look at that nice castle waiting for this motherfucker in the background, and he's staring at the floor at these 3 spilled cups. Like, why are you crying over spilled milk, worried about what's not working, when you simply just need to pivot? Try something else, even if it doesn't necessarily make sense. Trial and error is where growth happens. But it's giving, you don't like to look like a novice. You don't like to be seen trying. Libra placements, I'm looking at you, okay? Because there are new things that you should be trying, like, and they can lead you exactly to where you want to be. I said this in another reading too. Stop worrying about how things look. Because at some point it's gonna look how you want it to look, because you've shaped it, you've molded it, you've put in the time, the work, the effort. And I feel like, you know, deep down, especially with the High Priestess here, you've had these visions, you've had these wants, these desires for a while now, and you've kind of been like putting them off to the side, because you're like, well, I'm doing this and this is working for me right now, and eventually I'll make this into this. And like, that's not working, because when you put more energy into whatever that other thing is, you're just going to get more of that other thing. And when you get more of that other thing, you get upset, because you're like, oh, well, this isn't what I wanted. Oh, well, you have to do something different. I'm sorry, I'm going to calm down. I feel like I'm being a bit, but I think just the energy of just irritation and tension is like coming through in how I'm speaking right now. Like, I can feel you're frustrated. You're very frustrated with how things are right now, and you want things to change. I can feel how bad you just like ready to just break out. So I believe that Aries season, shout out to all the Aries in the building, Aries placements. You know, I'm not an Aries, but I'm excited for y'all. Aries season is such a beautiful time. It is the start of the astrological new year. It's a great time to start new projects. Mercury retrograde actually ends on March 20th, which is the very beginning of Aries season. So I really think, please, please, please use that time. I like to just really lock in with yourself and see what hasn't been working, but you've been holding on to these outdated ways of operating and thinking and doing and being, and it's not working for you. You're not getting the results you want, and the level of frustration you are experiencing is really no one else's fault but yours. Like, you might be telling yourself that other things are stopping you, but it's not. Like, are you reacting to things in an old way that doesn't serve you? Like, when something happens, like, you need to react or treat these situations in the way that future you would. Okay? So like, if future you is stable and wealthy and free and fun and just enjoying their life and just fully just in the, like, I'm just, the what you want is just so, like, I love it. I love it. Like, the energy of what you want, where you're trying to go, it is so free and beautiful and just like, yes, like drinks and food and fun and creativity and that's just not where you're at right now. But you're not there because you're not operating as somebody who is that person. You're operating as, you know, the version of you don't want to be, and you react to situations the way the version of you that you no longer want to be would react. How would somebody who already has the thing react? How would somebody who already lives their life in a particular way react? How would somebody who is already living that lifestyle that you want handle these things? Like, would they even be bothered by these kinds of things? Probably not. Probably not. They probably wouldn't give a rat's arse about whatever BS it is that you are caught up in right now, to be honest. And I truly hate that for you. Really do. That's why you need to build a bridge and get over it. Now, I can feel it for you. Like, this Four of Wands is really sticking out to me. Like, all this yellow, the big castle in the back, the decorations, the wreaths. Even you see another wreath in the Six of Wands. Like, it's just very regal, bright energy. Like, and I feel like you could be there. Like, you feel it already for yourself, especially with this High Priestess. You've already envisioned the life for yourself. It is your birthright to live that life. That is what we're here for, to grow and expand in our purpose. Like, I know you want that for yourself. I can feel it. Like, I can feel you like wanting this thing. Like, your desires are so important right now. And I'm not saying fully just let yourself go into hedonism, unless that's your thing, whatever, I don't judge, but allow your desires to lead you. And don't be afraid of how things look or what somebody might have to say. It's really giving work smarter, not harder. Sometimes everybody ain't here to do things the same way. And the way you've been going about things, I mean, is it really serving you, whether it's relationships? But I'm getting this is more lifestyle goals. Like, I'm not even picking up on relationships or anything. I'm giving that you are going through major life transitions right now. Especially once that sun moves into Aries and hits Neptune and Saturn in Aries, it's definitely going to bring a huge spotlight onto that area of your natal chart. So definitely check where Aries is in your chart, what those transits are hitting. If you have any natal Aries placements, if you have any natal Libra, Capricorn, or Cancer placements, because those transits are going to oppose your Libra placements, or they're going to square your Cancer and Capricorn placements. And I'm definitely picking up on Capricorn Cancer energy, because this tension from that square, definitely that tension from that square, and it's only going to build. But if you don't take the time now to reflect on where you really want to go, what you really want out of life, and how you can make this pivot, make this change, like, you're going to continue to feel that tension. And I feel like there's an opening. Like, this is the best time to, like, go for change. Not during the retrograde. Use this time wisely. But and if you haven't used this time wisely, definitely reflect on the mistakes or the things that have gone wrong, because that is going to give you the clarity you need. Especially if you're an Aries placement or an Aries rising, this retrograde through your 12th house is going to definitely give you some insight into the things that are holding you back, as far as, you know, your subconscious, your unconscious, your self-undoing, things of that nature. And it's really, really important that you reflect. Like, reflection is big here. Like, it's very important that you look back, and you might not want to, you might cringe, you might not, but looking back and reflecting on how you got to this place is very important to see where you're going. That doesn't mean that you necessarily have to take everything and shame yourself for the mistakes you've made. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying, figure out what worked and what didn't, and, you know, take that into how you move into your next steps, because it's giving you're holding on to things that are not working for you. Whether it's like, I'm picking up on just a lot of worrying about, like, external forces, really. I don't know. Let's get more into this. Can I get some more confirmation? Because the energy is there. Like, this is your birthright, baby. That freedom, that just luxe lifestyle, these goals, the money that you want to make, the person that you want to be, the body that you want to have, whatever upgrades or changes it is to your environment or yourself or your lifestyle and how you go about things. Like, it's so easily attainable. Yes, we have the moon and we have the King of Swords. Yeah, so it's very important, especially with the moon card here, especially with what I just mentioned with Mercury retrograde in Pisces. Pisces rules the moon card. It's definitely a period of, you know, like, spiritual recalibration. Like, you cannot miss the signs at this time. Please pay attention. It definitely is like it can be confusing. It can be, you know, Pisces energies can be very hazy, no boundaries, just in and out, just kind of like feeling things out. And you may be in a place where you're just feeling things out, but you're also feeling some anxiety, some tension. And also have the King of Swords here. And sometimes the court cards just represent the embodiment of an energy and how you should go about something. And I feel like with this King of Swords, it's more so looking at things from a logical standpoint, and just being decisive. What is working and what is not working. And taking the time to really cut through that fog and just be real with yourself. And, you know, you might need to go through your expenses. There might be like little things administratively that you're missing that you may need to just take a fine-tooth comb and just comb through. Like, really go through whatever it is. If you have a particular goal you need to reach, get a planner, set some SMART goals. SMART goals are specific, measurable, achievable, something goals. Like, yeah, you just need to have like specific metrics that you can go back to in order to track your progress. It is about logistics and paying attention to details to get to where you want to go. Also letting your heart and your desires and your passions lead you, but structuring them so that you can take the proper steps to get there. Because whatever you've been doing in the past is not working for you. I don't know if you've been winging it. I don't know if you kind of just been impulsive. Maybe you just haven't been paying as much attention, but there's a new energy readily available to you and you feel it. Like, I really feel like this, like, heart expansion and anticipation for this new life that you can already sense is ready for you. You're just not stepping into the energy. There's a need to really focus your mindset. And like I said, Mercury is in Pisces right now, retrograde. Mercury is definitely in its detriment or fall in Pisces. Pisces is more about feelings, and Mercury likes facts, details, everything laid out. So these two energies do kind of they do oppose each other. Especially when I mentioned that Saturn in Aries. Saturn is also in fall in Aries because Saturn likes structure and for things to take their time, whereas Aries is like very impulsive. Let's get it done now. So it can definitely be a push and pull, like I mentioned earlier in the reading, a stop, go, stop, go. And there's just definitely a need for, re-strategizing, a maturity in thinking and planning and paying attention to the fine print. So it's okay to slow down a bit too. Like, slow down, take your time. Definitely take your time. Fire energy can definitely be like pew, 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 all everywhere. Fire burns shit up quick, but you don't want to burn out quickly. You want a nice steady flame. You have to keep feeding the flame steadily to keep that fire going. You thinking like you're moving like a sparkler. Like the sparkler is pop, pop, pop. Oh, it's beautiful, it's bright. Everybody loves a good sparkler, and then it burns out and it's nothing left. You want a steady fire going. Like, fireplaces are the hearth, the heart of the home. They warm everything. You cook on it. This is when you steadily feed this fire, it can do so much. It can warm you. It can cook your food. It can dry your clothes. It can do a whole bunch of things. Fire is one of the first elements that we've discovered. I guess like caveman times and all that. So please steadily feed your fire. Do not burn out. And I feel like that's kind of what's happening. You get in your feelings and you become your own wet blanket on your fire, and you kind of get stuck. You get stuck, and then you get in your head and you start lying to yourself and telling yourself old stories and focusing on the past and what went wrong, when really life is just one big experiment. Things are gonna go wrong. Everything is trial and error. This is literally your first time living. Now, you, of course, like if you believe in incarnations and stuff, I personally do, yes, but like when you reincarnate back onto this earth, you lose your memory. Most people do. Some people don't. Whatever. I'm not getting into all that right now. But this still is your first go around in this life, and trial and error is just a part of it. And you cannot be concerned with how that looks to people, okay? Because honestly, how does it look with you doing the same shit? Like, how do you look now? You're probably not very happy with how things around you look, how things have been going. You concerned with the wrong shit. If you did something different, okay, so what? You look like a noob. You're a novice. You're starting over. That's fun. Like, that is fun. Starting over, starting from ground zero, that is fun as hell. You really have to gas yourself up. Like, psych yourself out. Psych yourself up and get out of your head. Like, because it's so, like, the energy you want is here. I can feel it. It feels expansive. It feels just good as hell. Like, sticking and moving and doing what you want. Like, you here, you there, you doing this, you doing that. Like, it's so dope. Like, I feel it for you. Like, you're just passionate about what it is you're doing, even if you're not everywhere all at once. Like, whatever it is that you're doing is something that you're passionate about, and it makes you feel good. But you have to put yourself out there, especially with this Six of Wands reverse. It's giving like you tucking your summer in. And baby, it's March. You got 3 months till June. Okay? Like, you want to tuck your summer in before the summer even get here? Like, come on now. Like, you just really, you got to get out your head and be logical about these things. And really take the time to, whatever goals it is, you have to take the time to align yourself with them. Align your energy. Align your thought patterns. Align your movements. Align your schedule. Align your work. Align your habits with this lifestyle that you see for yourself, that you want, because it's there. It's literally there. you can have anything you want if you believe in yourself. And I definitely feel like there is an aspect of you not fully believing in yourself. And it really comes down to, you know, social programming, childhood trauma. It's a lot of, like, when it comes to things like that, it's always something deep rooted. It's very psychological. And it takes a lot to unlearn a lot of things. So you may need to unlearn a lot. And starting from the root of all your fucking issues is like, I'm definitely picking up on mother wounds. Starting from the root of all your issues is fucking daunting. Lord. Yeah, and I think that's also kind of what's stopping you from this, because it just seems like a lot. Yeah, but the energy of you overcoming is here, because I have the 9 of Cups and I have the 10 of Swords. Like, you've been through a lot. And you are ready, especially with the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. Like, this is a cycle that's ready to be ended. Like, the energy is there for you to overcome all this. You have the tools and you've been through so much. You just haven't actually, like, taken the steps. It's like you prepared for this trip, right? You have a vacation that you're going on. And you're so excited for it. And you know, you're going to have the best time. You're going to get some cute pictures. You're going to eat some good food, learn new things about a new place. And you've packed and you've prepared and you've done everything it is that you need to do. You just haven't left. Like, you're not going to get on the plane? Oh, because you're scared of flying? You want to have all these experiences, but you're afraid to fly. So you got everything packed. You just sitting at home with everything packed. And you're mad because you're not experiencing what you wanted, but you're still sitting in your bedroom with everything packed. Everything packed. I'm not even saying that you're not packed. Like, you're not prepared. You are fully prepared for this. So, like, you just don't want to, like, what is it? You're afraid to fly. You don't want to see anybody. You don't want anybody to see you being afraid to fly. So you're just going to never get to your destination. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, that's crazy. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's crazy. Like, come on now. And I get it. It's hard. It's hard to put yourself out there. It's hard to... Change is not easy. But if you take the logical steps and just exactly that. Take a deep breath. Chill out. Because it's giving, you're working yourself up before you can even take the steps. You're so worked up before you take the steps that you just never do. And you definitely need the time to calm down. Regulate your nervous system. And I know people always talk about regulating your nervous system. But the quickest way to do that in the present moment, when you're like, just mind is going, your heart is racing, your anxiety is about to make you not do something, or you start telling yourself that you can't do something. And a lot of times it's not, those thoughts don't sound like, oh, you can't do that, it's not possible, da da da. It sounds like, oh wait, but I have to do this, and I can't do this until I get this done, and I won't be able to do this unless this, and you know, this person, and what if this happens, da 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 da. It sounds like that. It's not like, you ain't shit, you can't do nothing, good for nothing asshole. It don't sound like that. People think it sounds like that, it doesn't. And if you just take a second to breathe, ground yourself, look around, and there's definitely root chakra energy here, and it's not activated or balanced. You definitely, being in survival mode has had confirmation bird. Being in survival mode has definitely been thwarting your efforts in this particular situation as well. You're in survival mode and you're so worried about like past things, concrete things that you think are going to affect your ability to even get to this stage in life. And when you don't feel safe within yourself, why would you feel safe, you know, embarking on a new adventure? If you don't feel safe internally, you will not feel safe externally in new environments or trying new things or taking new action. So there is definitely a need to work on the root chakra as well as the solar plexus chakra, because that is going to help you get used to putting yourself out there and having the confidence and your abilities to go after what it is that you want. Because my love, this is fundamental shit. This is what can literally make or break your life. Like, do you want to die unfulfilled? Look at the people around you who are genuinely unfulfilled. You see them. You may even be worried about what some of those people think. Do you want to be like them? Can they offer you a hand or any advice? No. They haven't experienced what it is like to truly live their lives, be in their purpose, and be led by their deepest desires and highest purpose. And you may think, oh, it's just desires. It's just desires. There's a reason why you want it. It's true to you. Like, do the things that scare you. Like, if your heart starts beating a little more when you think of doing something, that's your body feeling activated. But you also have to be in a space where you can calm yourself enough to follow through. Because it's scaring you, because it's change. But it's the exact change that you need. It's the exact change that you've been looking for. This new lifestyle, this new home, this new feeling of personhood and selfhood, and just finally embracing this new identity that you want. Because you have to be a new person in order to live a new life. And it's very much possible. Libras, I'm looking at you, especially with this King of Swords here, air signs. Yeah. And I pulled the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is a card that's like, just, to me, it gives self-imprisonment. Like, you're telling yourself you don't have it. You're out in the snow, barefoot. You're out in the snow, barefoot. There's a glowing, warm church right there. And you are just walking past it, telling yourself, oh, things are so hard. I'm so cold. No one's helping me. How will I ever get to this next blah, 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 blah. And all you got to do is walk in the fucking church. And they will give you everything you need. This is a time to, once again, I've said this in another reading, trust in the unseen. Spirit got you, but you just gotta, and I know that's hard. I know that's hard to think, like, just do this thing and da, da, da. And I'm not saying everything is going to magically work out immediately, but you have to show up for yourself. And show up as your best self. Show up as your unburdened self. Show up as this version of you that believes in yourself. Show up as the version of you that your child self would like love. Like, who did you see yourself being as a child? What did you see for yourself? Because oftentimes we have these dreams for ourselves as children, and as we get older, you know, we get told what's socially acceptable, or we get told that maybe that's a lot, or no one's ever done that. And I get it. If there's no blueprint written out for you, it can be anxiety inducing to think that you have to build something from the ground up. But like, you are a creator. This is the life that you are building and creating for yourself. Creativity means bringing something from the mind, from the ethers, into the physical reality. And we all have the power to do that. So at this time, it's extremely important to believe in yourself, because I know you're frustrated. You're frustrated with yourself. You're frustrated with the people around you. You're frustrated with work. You're frustrated with your home situation. You're frustrated with your habits. You're frustrated with your mindset and how you sometimes let your anxiety get the best of you, and it stops you from doing the things that you really want to do, or going after the things that you really want to go after, or being the person that you really want to be. It's like very little things, it seems like. It's very, like, maybe you want to wear something, maybe you want to dress different, maybe you want to look different, you want to come across different. Like, there's this fear of being seen in a different light. But it's literally exactly what you want. I don't know what to tell you, babe. Like, to be different, you have to be seen different. And honestly, fuck everybody else's perception. Period. That was my cat. She's agreeing. She just came in here to say, amen, sister. So take it from Elena. The baddest cat bitch you probably never even met. But, she agrees. And I want you to live the life that you want to live. I want for you what you want for yourself. And you just need to, one, know that you are deserving of such. And two, organize yourself, pace yourself, regulate yourself so that you can get there and have those things and be that person and live that life. Get that money. Move to that house. Like, these things are very much possible. And you know they're possible because you've seen them in your mind. In your mind's eye, you've seen yourself. You've seen it for yourself. And I see it for you too. I feel it, especially in my chest. Like, it's just like so much love and openness for yourself in your life. Like, just a real lust for life. My cat is sitting right here. I don't think she's in the frame. But she just wants to see what I'm doing. And you have people supporting you. People watching in the wings, rooting for you. You know? The support is there, but you have to like also put yourself out there to receive the support. Because it seems like the people that would support you, they don't even know that this is something you want. Like, chill. So we're going to pull some oracle. Just for, you know, some additional confirmation, clarification, verification, certification. I don't know, I'm just saying words. But, because you definitely seem like somebody you need to know everything before you do it. And my whole thing is you don't. Like, I'm a reader, I'm a seer. And even I don't know everything. And sometimes I just gotta make moves. Yeah, inner strength. And the big picture. The big picture always comes out whenever I pull the Hanged Man card. Because the Hanged Man is about seeing the bigger picture. It's about a change in perception. It's about allowing stillness to be what like catalyzes you. And change doesn't always have to be go, go, go. Sometimes it can be in that moment of stillness and quiet and peace and grounding, especially for that root chakra, when you come up with the best ideas, the best solutions. But if your mind is constantly racing and you don't feel safe in yourself, and your nervous system isn't regulated, you can't make those clear, calm, and steady decisions that will get you to that next. You know, sometimes if you're forcing yourself to overwork, you don't even get to that restful phase where your mind is in a balanced state to come up with creative new plans. Yes, we have finish line right here, 444, finish line. Because I'm like, you're right there. There's a new chapter right there. Like, because you're at the finish line. You're done with this old shit. Like, you done ran that marathon, been there, bought that t-shirt. It's time to, and this girl in this inner strength, she has all the tools to build this bed frame that she is stressed about. And she's sitting there crying on the floor drinking wine. If you stop drinking the wine and just follow the fucking directions, your bed frame will be put together. It'd be put together already and your ass could go to sleep, but you're tired. Calm down. Calm yourself down enough. You see, she's like rubbing her temples. She needs to have a woo-saw moment. She needs to have a woo-saw moment so she can calm down enough to follow the damn directions, build the bed frame so she go to fuck to sleep. I know you tired. You deserve rest. Yep, we have stuck. Another reference to that Five of Pentacles. You feel stuck. You see? Now, she's tall enough to reach up and, you know, get out this little glass jar. Sometimes you create these traps, these figments of your imagination that make you feel trapped when you are literally the creator of your own cage. Meaning, if you created the cage, you obviously can open the cage, destroy the cage. Do that. Like, you are a prisoner in your own mind. And that sucks. It sucks to be stuck. Yes, fill your cup. Fill your cup. It's about you. Fill Your cup. Not society's cups, not your parents' cup, not your friend's cup, not your partner's cup, not your boss's cup, not your co-worker's cup, not your church's cup, not your... None of that. Fill your cup. You see how she just naked, vulnerable, free, just wading through that water? Yeah. And it's all there for you. It's literally all there for you. It's all there for you. It is all there for you. Ooh. Deep knowing. I also pulled this from my last collective reading. That is another reference to that High Priestess card, because you've seen this life for yourself already. There's a reason why you can see it for yourself. If you can see it, you can believe it, you can be it. That's it. Like, but deep knowing. Let's pull one more oracle card. This energy is beautiful if you allow it to be. And I know you may not have all the answers right now, and that's perfectly okay. Like, that's okay. Like, that's the part of trial and error and doing new things and trying new things. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Everybody's been a noob at some point, a novice. It's okay to not know things. Not knowing things is how you learn things. Like, how will you grow if you don't learn anything? Ooh, that came out very forcefully. The grind, yes. And that is, you see how she's meticulously piping those pastries? And that speaks to the need to be meticulous and fine comb, go through your things with a fine-tooth comb so that you can really, you know, iron out the details and figure out what is going to get you to your next step, because it's not going to magically happen. It's not going to poof appear in front of you. Like, that's just not how things work. Like, you have to put in some work, some effort, and some consistency. And be meticulous about it. Be meticulous about the life that you are building for yourself. If there was ever a time to be nitpicky, it's about the things that you want. Don't accept anything less. And that means don't accept anything less from yourself. I'm not saying push yourself to the point of burnout. Like I said, work smarter, not harder. But this is the time to really pay attention to the details. Pay attention to what works, what hasn't worked, okay? I said one more oracle card, but I'm still shuffling. I would like to pull one more card, and then we're going to finish this reading up, because I think you get the gist. Oh, that almost came out. Oh. We pulled sneaky, sneaky behind your back. Oh, this is sneaky, sneaky. This is what sneaky, sneaky looks like. This outfit is so cute. I can't see the front of it, but I just know that it's cute. But, yeah, I feel like this just speaks, again, to the unseen. It's sneaking up on you. It's behind you. Like, you're behind it. You're chasing things. You can't always see everything. Sorry. It's only one all-knowing. And it ain't you. So, with that being said, believe in yourself. You know, pay attention. Don't be afraid to start over. Like, the life you want is readily available to you. You just have to figure out what it is you need to do to meet that version of you, to be that version of you, to become that version of you. But being hard on yourself, being down on yourself, and constantly verbally flogging yourself and just getting down on yourself for making mistakes and simply being human, really. Like, okay, you're not where you want to be, but that is the first step in getting to where you want to be, is realizing, like, this ain't it. Because a lot of people never get to that point. They convince themselves that where they're at, what they're doing, and who they are is simply okay. You're not like that, though. You want better for yourself. You know there's better for yourself. And that's not to say that there's anything wrong with you now, but there's a reason why you feel frustrated with the happenings in your life. So I just pray that you trust yourself and you love yourself and you believe in yourself enough to make those changes. And that's just some real shit. Thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe.